Hello, celestial beings. It's me, Mel, aka Pocket Mystic, and I am on a mission to make mysticism more accessible and supportive through tarot readings, astrological updates, and guided meditations that fit seamlessly into your schedule. Welcome to our series on how embodying the tarot can help unlock your highest potential. I am so excited about this topic and to share it with all of you. We will highlight a different tarot card in each video and how to work with its energy to support you in so many different areas of your life. In all of these videos, I will be sharing details about the card we're working to embody, and then I will have an activation. So if you want to jump straight to that part, then check out the timestamps below. The tarot is such an amazing tool to support us in life, but we can utilize its wisdom beyond the spreads and beyond the readings. The practice of embodiment is deeply rooted in somatic healing tools. Many cultures have long known, and science is now catching up to the truth that our bodies are where we hold and experience emotions. We can't simply process emotions in our heads as we used to believe, but we must work through them in our bodies so that we can release them. Luckily for us, the reverse is also true. We can also plant a feeling or belief in our body to help us when we want to rewrite the script. That's what we're going to be talking about in this series. So today we're going to be talking about embodying the Empress. The Empress is one of my favorite cards. The Empress is full of juicy, vibrant, creative, life-giving energy. She is a woman who fully possesses herself, her talents, and her desires. The Empress is great to embody if you're working on a creative endeavor, trying to embrace your sexuality, wanting to call in more abundance and more fertility, or just dig in deeper to your divine feminine energy. To work with her energy, abundance, sensuality, and nurturing, we're first going to take some time to really examine this card. I'll be using the classic Rider-Waite deck to make sure we're getting all of the original symbolism of this card, but feel free to pull out any version of the Empress that you have, and of course, we have it here on the screen. I like to start first by looking at her face and her posture. She's sitting upright with her shoulders rolled back. She is completely confident, but totally relaxed. Her eyes are steady, confident, knowing. Her smile is soft, almost like she's holding in a juicy secret, and she just might be. Some say that under her robe, she's hiding a pregnancy. That could be true, and I think it's also more than that. I think she is a woman who knows. She is so intuitively connected, and she knows things before they happen. She is picking up on everything and all of the energy around her, and she is tuned into its meaning. Now, let's take in what she's wearing. She has on a white robe that is covered with various fruits. Most believe them to be pomegranates, perhaps a wonky pomegranate, but I agree it's a pomegranate. So first, the color of the robe. White is the color of purity and illumination. It is also representative of a clean slate. Every minute of our lives can be a clean slate if we just have the right mindset. Pomegranates are associated with female sexuality and fertility. They are also an important component of the myth of Persephone, and therefore a cycle of death, life, and rebirth. They're also about a cycle of a woman coming into her own power, leaving girlhood behind and possessing herself. Now, I would love to get into the myth of Persephone more, but that's for another video. On her head, the Empress wears a crown or a diadem that has 12 stars. 12 is a number associated with perfect administration or cosmic order. There are 12 zodiac signs, 12 apostles, 12 major gods of Olympus, and many more. She is crowned in authority and connected to the cosmos, bringing heaven to earth. The Empress holds in her hand a scepter. Scepters always represent authority, which might be seen as masculine, but hers has an orb on top. That means that her authority is connected to the mystical, and she rules differently than a man would. Now, zooming out, let's take in her surroundings. She is sitting on a red cushion. Red is often associated with passion, love, energy, sexuality, and it commands our attention. It is one of the first colors that the eye picks up on. She is relaxed on her cushion, but that does not mean she is not ready to act when the occasion calls for it. She is full of passion and energy. She has a heart shield at her feet with the symbol of Venus. Venus is, of course, associated with all things feminine. She represents love, beauty, sensuality, and sexuality. The shield is heart-shaped, with the heart being associated, of course, with love and passion. She is a woman who embraces and connects deeply to her love for others and finds joy in her sexuality. But she is not without boundaries. The shield protects her should anyone try to take advantage of her loving and nurturing nature. She is surrounded by wheat. Wheat has long been an essential crop for humans for our survival and our abundance. It also requires careful nurturing and care through a cycle to help it plant, grow, and harvest. Empress is surrounded by abundance, and she is cognizant of the cycles of life and the importance of nurturing the things that you love and that love you back. Sorry for all of those gluten-free folks out there. It's gluten-free wheat. There is a river or a waterfall behind her. Water is life. It has a natural flow to it, and it takes the shape of any container, or if it doesn't have a container, it shapes its surroundings. Similarly, feminine energy flows freely. It takes shape when it is given the structure of masculine energy, and it can also subtly shape the things around it. There is an abundant forest behind her that is nurtured by the life force of water. As you take in the Empress and her surroundings, do you see and feel the abundance of nature? Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is to make a comfortable seat for yourself. You want it to feel inviting and lush and soft. Get some extra pillows if you need, but just make sure it feels comforting. Once you're there, you're going to sit up tall with your feet on the ground. Raise your shoulders up to your ears and then release them, pulling down and back, pressing your chest forward. Let your hands rest loosely in your lap. Take in your surroundings. Are there 2 or 3 things in the space around you that you notice? Are you hearing any other sounds around you? How does the air feel on your skin? And when you're ready, you're going to gently close your eyes. And then you're going to bring to mind what you want this Empress energy to support you with today. Do you want more creativity? Do you want more sensuality? Do you want to feel more empowered in your own sexuality? Do you want fertility? Do you want abundance? Hold in your mind's eye what you want this energy to help bring to life for you. And now we're going to take a few deep breaths in through our nose and then sigh out through our mouth. Now keep holding on to your intention for this time. Now find yourself in a wheat field in your mind's eye. The wheat is surrounding you like an ocean, but there's a clear path for you to walk down. Know that you are completely safe in this space, completely protected. Look around. Do you hear the wheat swaying in the wind? What does the air feel like? Can you hear the river bubbling behind you, bringing life? Look down at your feet and see yourself taking a step forward. Keep walking down this path. If you'd like, you can imagine yourself running your hand through the wheat. And as you walk, the Empress starts to come into view. You see her in her red chair in a large circle in the middle of the wheat field at the end of the path you are walking down. As she comes closer into view, you see that she's sitting with her shoulders rolled back, her spine regal yet relaxed. Her gaze is steady, knowing, and warm, and she's smiling at you. Find yourself standing before her. She gets up and offers you her seat. Sit down in her red chair and feel your body settle into the softness of the cushion. Feel the passion, love, vitality beneath you and supporting you. The Empress pulls out a robe just like her own, a white robe covered in ripe, juicy pomegranates. And she wraps the robe around you now. Its fabric feels smooth and silky against your skin. Purity, renewal, possibility wrap around you like a blessing. The pomegranates shimmer with the secrets of life, death, and rebirth, your own cycles of becoming. She puts upon your head her crown of 12 stars. The cosmos are aligning themselves with you. You are a bridge between heaven and earth. Every idea, every dream can be birthed through you into form. She places in your right hand the scepter. It's topped with the glowing orb. It feels warm and tingly in your hand. Its power and authority infusing into you, giving you the confidence and the strength that you need. At your feet rests the shield of Venus. You are beauty and love. You are protected and sovereign. Around you, the golden wheat continues to sway in the breeze. The abundance you have nurtured into being. And the steady sound of the river, your life force flowing freely, unstoppable, nourishing all that it touches. Now bring to mind the intention you have. Do you need more understanding about how to bring it into being? Do you need more encouragement? More clarity? Bring the intention to the Empress now. She smiles. She knows just what you need. She's going to tell you now what you need to know to bring this to life. Thank her for the wisdom and encouragement she has shared with you. She leaves you the gifts of her robe to remind you that every day is a new day, that the illumination that you need is within you, with the juicy pomegranates to remind you that you are filled with abundance, that you are connected deeply to the cycles of the universe. She leaves you with the golden crown so that you can remember that the cosmos are literally conspiring for your highest good, and that you are connected to that cosmos and all the wisdom and energy and abundance there. And she leaves you with her scepter so that you can stand in your own authority and power. Thank her again and find yourself walking back on the path that you came on, surrounded by the wheat, hearing the river flowing behind you. And when you get back to the top of the path, you're going to breathe in for a slow count of 7, letting that feeling grow brighter and fuller with each second. The feeling of abundance, the feeling of power, and the wisdom that you have just received. So breathe in. And out for 7. Do that again. And as you breathe out, let this wisdom, this power root deeper into your body. Breathe one more time. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. You can come back to this anytime that you need more wisdom or understanding on how to bring the things that you desire into form, on how to have confidence in yourself and your authority, on how to feel into your sensuality with joy and excitement. And anytime you want to bring this Empress energy into your life, just put those shoulders back and remember what she's given you.